As Earth settled into its 24-hour rhythm and complex life blossomed across its surface, the moon continued its quiet retreat, always present, always watching. Over billions of years, it became more than a celestial object. It became a symbol, embedded in the minds, hearts, and stories of humankind. At 250,000 miles away, the moon now orbits our planet in a perfect cosmic balance, exerting a gravitational pull just strong enough to move oceans, but not strong enough to disturb tectonic plates. Its glow, soft, cold, and cyclical, has inspired myths, rituals, and even madness. Across every civilization and every age, the moon has been a mirror for human emotion. Long before telescopes or space travel, our ancestors looked up and saw patterns on its surface. Some imagined a man carrying a bundle of sticks. Others saw a rabbit pounding rice. Still others told of a goddess residing on the moon, or that the moon was the source of dreams and death. It was the keeper of secrets, the ruler of tides, and a harbinger of transformation. But the moon's influence isn't just cultural. It may still shape human biology and behavior in ways science is only beginning to understand. One of the most ancient and persistent beliefs is that the full moon triggers madness or heightened emotions. The term lunacy itself derives from luna, the Latin word for moon. Stories of werewolves, full moon transformations, and mystical energies have echoed across centuries. But is there any truth behind the myth? Modern science has tried to answer that. In 1976, a study published in the American Journal of Psychiatry analyzed over 34,000 crimes and found a noticeable increase in violent incidents during the full moon. A year later, another study of 18,000 psychiatric patients revealed higher admission rates during the new and full moon phases. However, subsequent research has been less conclusive. Some modern studies find no statistically significant correlation between lunar phases and crime, hospital visits, or psychiatric episodes. Others suggest small effects, but nothing consistent or universal. Still, many people, including paramedics, police officers, and ER doctors, insist that the full moon does change things. They feel it. They see it. Is it confirmation bias? Or is there something more subtle at work? Biologists have observed that some animals are strongly attuned to the lunar cycle. Coral reefs, for example, often spawn synchronously during full moons. Certain fish time their reproductive cycles to the moon's light. Birds migrate in patterns that align with lunar brightness. Nocturnal predators hunt more effectively under a full moon, and prey animals become more cautious. This makes sense. Moonlight can alter visibility, navigation, and even hormonal rhythms. In some insects and small mammals, the moon affects melatonin production, influencing sleep cycles and activity levels. It's possible that early humans, too, were more active under bright moonlight, and that some of those behaviors are still subtly coded into our neurology. The idea that humans are immune to lunar influence might be a modern delusion. After all, we are 60% water, and if the moon can move entire oceans, perhaps it can stir something small and hidden within us too. But beyond biology, the moon has long been a marker of time. The lunar calendar, based on its 29.5-day orbit, was one of humanity's earliest systems of measurement. Ancient cultures, from the Babylonians to the Chinese to the Maya, used lunar cycles to determine planting, harvests, and sacred days. Even today, major holidays like Ramadan, Passover, Easter, and the Mid-Autumn Festival are timed by the moon. The moon's slow transformation across the sky, from new to crescent to full and back again, offered a perfect visual metaphor for change, death, and renewal. It became a spiritual compass, a cosmic metronome, a source of comfort in its predictability. And the moon isn't just visible, it's interactive. In 1969, when Apollo 11 astronauts left behind a reflective plate on its surface. It became a tool for laser measurement. From Earth, scientists have used this reflector to precisely track the Moon's retreat, 1.5 inches per year. It's not just a poetic distance, it's a scientific fact. This ongoing dance, Earth's slowing spin and the Moon's outward spiral, continues to shape the Earth in subtle but significant ways. Even today, the Moon may influence tectonic stress, subtly nudging fault lines closer to breaking point. Some geologists, like Jim Birkeland, believe that lunar alignments, especially during perigee, the closest point in the Moon's orbit, may trigger earthquakes. While this remains controversial, it is a theory gaining renewed interest. There are even volcanologists who track the Moon's position to predict eruptions. They argue that the Moon's gravitational tug can cause molten rock under pressure to shift just enough to break the crust at volcanoes' weakest points. In certain locations, like Costa Rica's Arenal volcano, eruptions have occurred with eerie precision under lunar influence. Whether in myth or in measurable data, the Moon's legacy is undeniable. It is our nightlight, our calendar, our myth maker, and perhaps our stabilizer still. Looking ahead, the Moon's power continues to wane. It drifts farther each year, and 500 million years from now, it will be too far away to create total solar eclipses. And eventually, its stabilizing grip on Earth's tilt may weaken, leading to climatic chaos. But for now, it remains silent, steady, silver bright, pulling on our oceans, our calendars, and perhaps even our hearts.